Well, hello, it's Qomaya Hildid. I have another story for you today, right? So today we're gonna talk about the Mercator map, the guy that's credited for developing it, the meaning of the name itself, Mercator, ships, trade, merchant, that sort of thing, and the Red Sea. So let's start at the beginning, right? So let's get into a quick overview of the Mercator map. The Mercator map, also known as the Mercator projection, is a cylindrical map projection developed by a Flemish cartographer named Gerardus Mercator in 1569. It is one of the most famous and widely used map projections in the world, particularly for nautical navigation and world maps. So the guy that developed it, Flemish, means he's from Belgium. Flames, fire. Get it? Fire and air bullshit. I've heard what's her name? Renegade Witch talk about this is all fire and air magic. Yes, it's all Flemish, flames, yeah? It's all fire and air bullshit. So they're saying this guy developed it, right? And his name is Gerardus Mercator. All right, let's get into the next bit. So this guy, developed this map, they're saying, in 1569. Basically, he's a pirate, right? So then let's get to what this Mercator name means, Let's get into the details, Let's get to the roots. So we know the Mercator map was created primarily for navigation purposes, especially for sailors and seafarers during the age of exploration in the 16th century. And Gerardus Mercator developed his map projection to address the challenges of representing the Earth's curved surface on a two-dimensional map in a way that would make it easier to navigate across long distance, The poles, right? He created the poles. So he changed this curvature into a straight line. So let's get to the definition of the name or the term Mercator, The term Mercator is derived from the Latin word mercator, which means merchant or trader. The name Mercator was also the Latinized form of the surname of Gerardus Mercator, the Flemish cartographer who created the Mercator map. Merkaba, all of these, are dealing with the sea, Mer. But it's also in Somali, mer means to go through. Meshanwad marikarasa, meaning you can pass through, passageway. So this passage is also called in Arabic Bab al-Mandab, which means gate of lamentation, the gate of grief, or the gate of tears. And it sits between Yemen, just in the Arabian Peninsula, Djibouti, Eritrea, the Horn of Africa, which connects the Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden, and then an extension of that goes into the Indian Ocean, right? So this is also where you can enter the atmosphere, right? So if you want to send satellites and all of those things, this is the gate, So none of you have permission to pass through this, because ever since that all of these clowns have taken over this side, ever since the original people, the original chieftains have lost access to that passageway, all of these clowns and usurpers have been signing treaties and deals on ships, never on the soil, because they can never sign anything on the soil. No one has given them permission to. Not the original chiefs, not the rulers of the land, but they've been signing all of these treaties on ships on the sea. None of you have permission to get past through this gate, whether it's going to the atmosphere or through the sea passage, yeah? And it's funny because I think a month or two ago, Turkey has brought their ship to Somalia, or to the south side from Mogadishu, this ship called Atalantis, yeah? Which is kind of like erasing what the Somalis have done, you know, getting rid of the original seafarers, because now they want to be the great guys for the next 100 years. All of these things are being watched. I don't know why they think no one is watching them. All the deals and contracts was signed on ships and on the sea. Even to this day, every single time a Somali leader signs anything, they take him on a ship in the Indian Ocean or the Red Sea, and that's where they signed the contracts. They can never sign anything on land, and they know that, and we know that. Yeah, so y'all are just being watched, and there's this thing called grace, right? On the 11th hour, you know what I mean? You're being given that much of grace to see if you actually would repent, right? If you would turn around. Yeah, a lot of grace has been given to see if you would actually change your ways. Yeah, correct your course. The 11th hour. But it's like none of you are doing that. In this exact same area is where the killer whales are. The Nibrus. They're going to be running all of you out. Yeah? No one has permission to pass through this gate, whether it's going through the higher atmosphere or crossing that area. Yeah, that's the area where a lot of shipwrecks used to happen as well. So all of these guys that you're signing contracts with, they're not the one in charge. Spirits are in charge, haven't given you permission. Simple as that. But hey, we'll see. Yeah, so I'm saying all of this to say is many of you are just kind of causing a lot of headache and bloodshed for your people. Yeah, because the original clan or the original matriarch confederation that's called Habra Magaadle, yeah, of the old men Isaac or Isaac, yeah, those are the ruling chieftains of that area. Yeah, HabrMagaadle, aka Magdalena, right? So you have no permission. You can try and sign all the twisted contracts on ships or on the sea, but they're all ultimately going to be invalid. So the peaceful resolution would be for you to sign a nice, peaceful, friendly commerce relationship with the actual town, yeah, the actual Magda town ruled by the matriarch HabrMagaadle. Yeah, all the other nonsense that y'all doing, it's not gonna go anywhere. Bye.